New Year's resolutions. The yearly tradition of promising ourselves we're going to turn into superheroes. Because if there's ever a good time to drastically overhaul your life, it's after you've consumed 3 days worth of champagne, cheese platters, and pie. There's something magical about January 1st that makes us think we'll suddenly become organized, fit, and financially responsible. As if the calendar flipping is the cosmic reset button we've all been waiting for. It's not. But don't worry, I'm here to walk you through everything hilariously wrong with New Year's resolutions. Grab your last holiday cookie and let's dive into the absurdity. New Year, new me. The biggest lie ever told. You've seen it, I've seen it, we've all seen it. Every January 1st, social media is flooded with people declaring, New Year, new me. Oh, really? Is that what's happening, Karen? Are you going to shed your old skin and emerge as some sort of productivity wizard with six-pack abs and a meticulous closet? Please. Here's the cold, hard truth. You're the same person who just spent the entire last week binge-watching The Office and surviving off leftover mashed potatoes. The clock struck midnight, not magic, unless you're an actual caterpillar about to cocoon yourself into a butterfly. This new me nonsense is about as believable as a rom-com plot. Let's face it, it's more like New Year, same me who pretends to care about yoga for 2 weeks. But hey, at least we can dream, right? The gym, your new second home, for exactly 2 weeks. The gym in January. The ultimate hotspot for people who have no idea how to use a leg press but are really good at taking motivational selfies. You've seen it. You probably are it. You buy brand new workout clothes, invest in the most expensive protein powder you can find, and tell yourself, this is it. This is the year I get fit. Sure, Peter. By February, the only thing you're flexing is your ability to avoid eye contact with the gym receptionist as you speed walk past the gym, pretending you meant to come today but got so busy. The only cardio most people get out of their New Year's gym resolution is the race to cancel their membership before the next month's bill hits. Gyms in January are like New Year's Eve parties. Everyone's hyped up, looking good, but by the end of the night, you're wondering why you ever thought this was a good idea. Diet resolutions, because who needs happiness? I'm cutting out carbs, sugar, gluten, dairy, joy, and probably my will to live. Every January dieter, ever. You start the year by posting photos of your meticulously prepared salad full of quinoa, kale, and despair. For about 3 days, you really believe you're going to become the next health influencer. But then, reality hits. It's 2 a.m. and you're in the kitchen, shamelessly inhaling pizza like it's your last meal on earth. Your kale salad, it's weeping in the fridge, untouched. Let's be real here. Your body knows what it wants, and it's not a raw cucumber salad with a lemon vinaigrette. It's cheeseburgers, fries, and enough regret to make you think twice about this whole New Year healthy me nonsense. But who are we kidding? You'll be back at the drive-thru in no time, whispering, "I'll take a large fry." And my dignity, please. Learning a new skill. The lie you tell to justify avoiding Netflix. I'm going to learn the guitar this year, says the person who still has laundry sitting in the dryer from last week. Oh sure, you're going to become a musical prodigy, learn a new language, and master watercolor painting, all while keeping up with Stranger Things on Netflix. Sure, let's add superhuman multitasker to your list of resolutions while we're at it. In reality, that new guitar will spend the year gathering dust next to your unused yoga mat and the expensive watercolor set you bought in an optimistic haze. Meanwhile, you'll spend most of your time binge-watching shows and wondering why Duolingo keeps sending you passive-aggressive notifications like, "Haven't practiced in a while, have you?" No, Duolingo, I haven't, and I don't need your attitude. I'll stick to ordering nachos and Spanglish at Taco Bell. Gracias. Financial resolutions. I'm totally going to save money this year. Oh, this one is golden. Every year, millions of people solemnly vow to save money. They make a budget, download a fancy finance app, and follow personal finance influencers on Instagram. This is the year you'll be fiscally responsible, right? Wrong! You'll save money until the first big sale pops up, and then suddenly you've justified spending $400 on stuff you absolutely do not need because it was on sale! There goes the budget, down the same hole as your hopes of being a millionaire. You thought you'd cut out Starbucks to save money? LOL. By February, you're back at the coffee shop ordering a $7 latte because, well, self-care is important. Yes, financial stability is great in theory, but have you seen those new shoes? The resolution to be more positive. Ha 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 ha, sure. I'm going to be more positive this year. Oh, you sweet summer child. You're not even out of your pajamas yet, and you've already tweeted angrily about traffic, your internet speed, and that person who cut in front of you at Starbucks. Being positive sounds great in theory, but life has a way of shoving tiny annoyances in your face every 5 minutes. You'll be positive until your coworker takes the last donut in the break room, or your neighbor decides to run their leaf blower at 7 a.m. on a Saturday. By mid-January, your positive mindset will have melted into a puddle of sarcasm, leaving you back to your regularly scheduled program of muttering, "Are you kidding me?" under your breath every 5 minutes. But hey, at least you tried. Quitting bad habits. A 3-day journey. Whether it's smoking, junk food, or doom scrolling through social media, New Year's resolutions love to target bad habits. For the first few days, you're doing great. You haven't touched a cigarette, you've avoided donuts, and you've managed to stay off Instagram. But then, real life sets in. Suddenly, you're stress-eating Cheetos while doom-scrolling Twitter like it's your full-time job. Congratulations, you've successfully quit nothing. Trying to kick a bad habit cold turkey in the most depressing, freezing month of the year? Excellent idea. It's like trying to quit caffeine in the middle of a 72-hour road trip. Sure, go ahead, give it a shot. But you'll find yourself at a gas station at 3 a.m., chugging energy drinks and wondering why you're such a mess. Getting organized, the fantasy that never was. This year, I'm going to Marie Kondo my life. Cue the trips to the Container Store. You buy all the bins, label makers, and storage cubes your heart desires, convinced you're going to declutter your life into a Pinterest-perfect haven. It all seems great until you realize organizing your junk is about as fun as cleaning out the attic on a 100-degree day. Let's be honest. By the second week of January, your organizational system is crumbling, your neat little labels are peeling off, and that junk drawer is once again bursting with old takeout menus and random USB cables. Turns out, decluttering was way more fun to binge watch on Netflix than to actually do. Being nicer to people. Maybe next year. I'm going to be kinder and more patient this year. Right. Until you encounter other humans. You know, the ones who cut you off in traffic, crowd the grocery store aisles, and insist on talking loudly on speakerphone in public places. Suddenly, all your plans to be kind and patient fly out the window, and you're mentally plotting revenge on anyone who dares to test your zen. By February, you're rolling your eyes at Chad from accounting and secretly hoping your passive-aggressive emails are getting the point across. But hey, at least you lasted a month without wishing ill on your fellow humans. That's progress, right? Unplugging, the biggest myth of all. Every year, people declare their intention to unplug from technology and be present in the moment. It sounds noble, doesn't it? You'll log off social media, spend time in nature, and finally get around to reading all those books you've been meaning to finish. In reality, you'll last approximately 1 day before the sweet, sweet pull of your phone drags you back in. Social media is too addictive, and you'd rather cut off your own arm than spend a day without checking Instagram. You may have told yourself that this is the year you'll be mindful, but let's be real. You're Instagramming that sunset instead of just watching it. By mid-January, you're back to doom scrolling like it's an Olympic sport. And that unplugged lifestyle you dreamed of is just another failed resolution. Declaring you'll wake up earlier, the biggest sleep deception. You've seen the inspirational post, "I'm going to be that person who wakes up at 5 a.m. and takes on the world." But guess what? You're the same person who hits snooze 7 times before finally dragging yourself out of bed. The only thing you're waking up early for is the alarm, just to fall back asleep again. It's cute that you think you'll suddenly become a morning person. Spoiler, you won't. You'll be back to scrolling your phone in bed until 1 a.m. and wondering why you didn't magically become more productive overnight. Early riser? More like professional napper. Traveling more, the budget destroyer. I'm going to travel more this year. Oh, really? With what money? You said you were going to save, remember? It's easy to declare that you'll see the world when you've been scrolling through your Instagram feed, drooling over other people's vacation photos. Then you realize that plane tickets are expensive, hotels are even worse, and your travel budget just got swallowed up by that spontaneous Target run. By June, the only trip you've taken is a drive to your friend's house for a movie night. And even that required gas money you didn't budget for. Travel? More like Staycation 2025. Taking up meditation, inner peace in 3 minutes or less. I'm going to meditate every day and be zen. You set up your meditation corner with candles and a cushion, download the Calm app, and tell yourself that you'll become a pillar of inner peace. Then you try it. After approximately 30 seconds, your brain is already planning tomorrow's grocery list, wondering why your neighbor is so loud, and stressing about that weird noise your car's making. Inner peace? Please. You'll be lucky if you can sit still for 5 minutes without mentally checking your emails. Meditation is hard, and silence is deafening. Back to doom scrolling for serenity. Being more spontaneous, as long as it's planned. I'm going to be more spontaneous this year. Translation: I'm going to plan my spontaneity down to the last minute. People who declare they'll be more spontaneous are the same ones who schedule fun into their calendar. You'll try to convince yourself to do something wild, like taking a last-minute road trip, but you'll end up researching every detail so thoroughly that the spontaneous adventure will look more like a well-orchestrated mission. Let's face it, you're not a spontaneous person. You're a planner who thinks being spontaneous sounds cool, but in reality, it's terrifying. Spontaneity in your world is trying a new coffee order. Getting off social media. Ha 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 ha, sure you are. I'm deleting my social media apps. Oh really? You're going to survive without checking Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, and Snapchat? Sure you are. Deleting your social media apps is the digital version of quitting cold turkey. You'll last a few days before re-downloading everything because you just wanted to check one thing. By the end of January, you'll be back to scrolling for hours, liking random memes, and wondering where all your time went. Social media is like junk food for your brain, and once you've had a taste, it's impossible to stop. Good luck with that digital detox. See you back in the next video. Becoming a minimalist, the most cluttered lie. I'm going to become a minimalist this year, you say as you scroll through your online cart full of gadgets, home decor, and books you'll never read. Declaring that you'll adopt a minimalist lifestyle while secretly shopping for new stuff is peak irony. You tell yourself you'll clear out your closet, but by February, you've already bought 3 new sweaters just in case. The truth is, minimalism sounds great until you realize you love things, and lots of them. Your minimalist lifestyle will last until the next big sale, at which point your closet will be just as cluttered as your resolutions. Drinking more water, the thirsty illusion. I'm going to drink more water this year. Oh, how noble. You buy a fancy water bottle with motivational time markers because apparently we now need our hydration schedule to be a pep talk. You start out strong, chugging water like you're a marathon runner, and for the first week, you feel like an absolute health guru. Then the constant bathroom trips start. Suddenly, you're spending more time running to the restroom than actually doing anything productive. By mid-January, your water bottle is abandoned in the backseat of your car, and you're back to drinking 2 sips of water a day because, honestly, staying hydrated is just too much effort. Who knew basic survival could be so exhausting? So there you have it, folks. New Year's resolutions, the yearly tradition of setting yourself up for failure while pretending that this year will be different. Spoiler alert, it won't be. But that's okay. Resolutions are like expired coupons. They sound amazing in theory, but you'll probably never use them. Instead, the real resolution should be to just embrace the chaos. Forget the gym memberships, the fancy diets, and the unrealistic goals. Life is messy, and that's what makes it fun. Skip the kale, enjoy the pizza, and maybe, just maybe, try not to rage tweet about traffic. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you can catch the next time I roast something else that makes us all look ridiculous. Drop a comment below with which resolution you've already broken this year. Don't lie, we've all done it. See you in the next video.